Today I have a quick Substance Painter tip for you, and this was courtesy of Esha from the DAZ Discord, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Esha, for this tip. It has to do with the lighting in the viewport and how you can potentially make that better. I've got this photogrammetry model here that I had to paint out some textures on, and notice that as you turn around, some parts of your objects are inevitably in the shadow and some parts are not. Like this here is in the light, and this is all the same gray value here on the model, but when I turn it around, you can see that this is not the same gray. This looks dark while this looks light. And if I wanted to physically match this side to that side, that's really tricky to do. And I can, of course, hold down Shift and then right-click my mouse button to illuminate the object from here. So that physically turns the HDRI in the viewport. But now, of course, as I turn this around, the other side is in the shadow. And that can prove quite cumbersome, especially if you have to go and match these two sides up. So that's where Esha's tip comes in. That is here on the top under the display properties. There is the environment settings and there's the environment alignment. And that is by default set to world, but lo and behold, we can set this over to camera and then watch what happens to my lighting. So first of all, it changes, but it also now follows the camera. So no matter what I do with my camera, it always looks the same because it will turn with my camera. So as I now use the Shift and right mouse button trick to illuminate perhaps this portion of my model, I can go and turn around it, and lo and behold, it looks the same from all sides. So this is kind of cool. There's a related feature that I wanted to just quickly bring to your attention. So this means my textures are going to look exactly the same no matter which part of the model I'm looking at it from. There's a related feature that comes in handy, and that sort of illustrates better what's actually happening. That's the shadows here. You can enable those. Same thing here. You can also change how they are calculated. So intense will give you like the most accurate shadows here. They're softer the moment you drop down, so let it render for a few seconds. And you can see how the environment light is being turned as I turn my camera. So this is kind of cool. Yeah, so shadows are nice to visualize. How does this work in context? How do your textures work in context? So obviously, switch it off when you don't need it, but do switch it on when you do want to see your object with shadows. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice little quick tip I thought I'm going to share with you. Thanks for watching, and share this with other people who might also be using Substance Painter, and have fun painting textures.